Okay, going down in open D. The version we're doing, we're going to kind of simple it up a little bit to just stay on the one chord thing first, which goes like this. So just technique stuff to watch for, being out too far this way, which is causing the whole index ring thing. If, with what you're accomplishing with your pinky, we'd suggested that you try to accomplish that by literally leaning your hand on the instrument down here. And that's more of a reflection of what happens in blues, where we're just playing a very thumb-heavy style. Ideally, it would be a quarter inch away from the fretboard, but you can totally do that. Either way, like what we were talking about during the lesson, the more time that you can spend just doing this before you start playing, it'll be a real time saver. Also recognizing that when you tend to switch your whole arm juxtaposition is when you get to a high bass, because you're kind of like, okay, I'm on this, and then when you get to here, your whole situation changes up. So there we go. So what we did during the lesson, we were just like, but if your hand's pinned on the strings like that, you're not going to really be able to adequately assess it. So, maybe come up with some kind of exercise at home for yourself, like going like, that would be a good one. So there I'm just going thumb, the two high strings, thumb, index, without having to get your index out of the way of each other. So what about that first? That's just the thing you're doing. We can make every other one. And I'm going to write that out for you. So there's a little exercise thing, first 2 minutes. Cool. Going down. So our first 2 beats, first measure 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And there's a little doohickey on this that's not the same length as all of our other slides. That just means there's a little teeny bit of, like if you do a hammer-on the slide, this isn't a hammer-on. You have to have some lateral movement. But yeah, so just, rather than just like on, there's a little bit of slide, but not like even a half step. Get to that, like we were talking about during the lesson, it can't be like, and in general, this came up already when we were when you were doing that during the lesson, you felt like you either had to dampen or get your slide ready for the open note, which we see we can't do. It just has to be that you just chill there until the very split second that you hit the next one, and we're cool with that string keeping ringing out. We just don't want to hear. We want to just like this, that, this, that. The same thing's true playing fretted. The same thing comes up where people will be like, and it's all you just trying to consciously be careful and get your hand ready. So it's a product of your actually being focused. But either way, there we go. So that came up on not cool, and we were just on our. During those bass notes, you want to make sure you don't put your hand back on the string, so we still want to hear which will probably be a new feeling and a little they keep ringing out things. So I'd get really, really, really good at the exercise, and then now we're doing chords for the first time, which I think maybe from like some Brian Jones like you learned or something, you already got the juxtaposition that we need to be in for chords now, which is good because some people have a hard time with it first. Most common thing is hearing like not quite getting the bass string, and like we talked about, it's not like you can change the tilt, but you can push down a little bit with your fingertip to get that working. Maybe you're already doing it. But yeah, so here's us. You know, like that's what we're gonna be doing. So there was our first one. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and then we're going. So there we go. Second, super easy second half. Just sitting there. So. And same thing with not putting your fingers back for the end. And now we get our down, 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 down. Probably do with just the high part first. We're going. So 12, 10, little 6/5 thing. If we think about this, that's like if you were playing pentatonic stuff and you did blues scale. No, if you were like, boom, boom, that's what we are right now. We're like, I'm playing pentatonic stuff, so here's what know that it is. So there's our blue note essentially. But yeah, cool. So. And then we're right back to the first lick. Be down. So starting at the tag. And that brings us up to being ready for the 5 chord in the song, which means that we're at the 7th fret. And I made sure to work in some index finger stuff here. So we're going. So there's our first one. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So the last one's all 3. So the phrasing is going to go just left hand review wise. So just starting at that. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and so that was. So here's the whole thing. I'm going to do like a little slower. For you. My bad. From one of these. because I haven't memorized our extra index finger notes version, but here's the full one.